Draconian Initiations, the Dragon Rouge Magical Courses by Thomas Karlsson. This is a new publication that just came out in the last couple months or so. Has a very beautiful hardcover, and this is one of the books that's kind of hard to review because this one is a 3-year magical course on Draconian Initiations. It goes through 3 magical courses, going with Lilith, Samael, and Gamaliel. So each one of these has a different letter. Think of like degrees in magic that you would go through as you begin this practice. Again, like I said, this isn't really so much a review, just an overview of the book. If it's something that you've seen and you're curious about, if you're looking to commit to a several year-long magical practice, this is one that certainly seems to be of good value. Very similar in some ways to the Hecateon as far as the structure. Of course, this is left-hand path, not exactly the same, in fact, rather different, I would say. But you can see here, it's weeks 1 through 3, and then week 4, depending how much you've done with meditation, breath work, dream work, it'll expedite or slow down your progress with this. So being that it is 3 years, it might take people a little less, might take people a little longer. Just depends on their experience. As you go through, you'll see that you go into dream control and astral magic. And then skipping ahead here, talks about the altar that you'll make, 4-month exercises, recommended reading. If you are looking to pick up this book, I mean, from what I've seen by looking through it, of course, there's no way that I have completed this yet, and I'm still kind of on the fence if I want to start it just with everything else going on in my life. But I certainly wanted to get it so I would have it on hand. I think if you really put in the time and are honest with yourself, if this is something entirely new to you, even though this is more of a moderate to advanced course, I would say. But if you really put in the time and effort, I think you could start out with just this book, with the caveat that you spend the time reading through some of his other works and some other occult literature to make sure you have a good grasp on the topics and everything that's being mentioned. Thomas Karlsson, I've done some different reviews for books on my channel. His book on the Kabbalah is one that I would certainly recommend before you read this one. But again, your mileage may vary. You're an adult, you can do what you want to do. But there's a lot of references to Jung and some other philosophy mentioned throughout this course. But yeah, just kind of a quick overview. Wanted to show the book and what some of the topics are, how you could use it. I think there's a lot of, certainly a lot of inspiration from the Dragon Book of Essex, Chumley and Zonon Publishing and all of that. And then, some references, not so much references, but some correlations to the Book of the Black Dragon and Peter Hamilton Giles and some of that work, but a lot less flowery and more practical, some might say. But yeah, that's the book in a nutshell, and thanks for watching.